friends and fellows. Now, if you've ever watched any of my older videos, if you've been here in previous streams, if you're an OG and you remember my previous YouTube channel, you know I'm a sucker for Skyrim. Skyrim is just, in my opinion, one of those games that you'll say you put down, and you'll pick it right back up and just know life at the end. I have been playing this game since its very first initial release in 2011 with Skyrim. Later down the road, we got DLC and Skyrim Legendary Edition. And then with the now known as old gen consoles, the PS4s, the Xbox Ones, we got Special Edition, and probably somewhere along the line Skyrim VR with the introduction of VR headsets. And now Anniversary Edition, the anniversary of Skyrim. The 10th anniversary, I should say, was, what, a year or two ago? And I cannot emphasize enough how much time I had put into this game. I've basically put like my entire life into this game. I kid you not. Also, hey, what is going on, Ronan? Welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing well. But yes, among the thousands of playthroughs that I have probably not even finished, if I'm being honest. You're sick? Oh, that's not good. Is it bad? Is it like just a regular cold? It's not. Okay, it's not bad, or like it's not a regular cold. Okay, it's a regular cold. All right, I got you. Bro, I kid you not, I kid you not. I kid you not. We're gonna just skip past the fact that sounded country for a second. I probably spent so much time and effort into learning the actual lyrics to the Dovahkiin theme song we have here. I remember some of it. I don't remember all of it, but I remember some of it. But no, I would look up lyric videos in middle school and just kind of listen to it on repeat. I kid you not. And like when I was out at work, I just watched the lyric video. But nostalgia aside, I haven't done anything on it yet, so it's still fresh. So we're gonna go through and continue on that. Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga. Bro, honestly, understandable. That is a great game. Honestly, that's probably one of my favorite Lego games. I actually still have the disc for PS2. My PS2 just doesn't work. But yeah, no, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hit continue. We're gonna get right into a playthrough that I haven't done anything on besides make a character. Matter of fact, to put into context how much I play this game, or how much I've played this game, normal legendary difficulty is, I'm gonna be honest, it's light work. It's not hard. Alright? It's the hardest difficulty in the game, and it's easy. Matter of fact, I've done so many frame 1 legendary difficulty playthroughs that I could probably go through legendary difficulty, beat the game with my bare hands, no armor, no weapons, maybe a couple healing potions. Obviously those will be needed, but with just my bare hands and a dream, I would realize that dream. Defeat the World Eater Alduin. Become the leader of every guild. Do all there is to be done while in a loincloth. Lord of the Rings. Yeah, the Lord of the Rings Lego games are pretty fun too. Also, hey, what's going on, Skylar? Welcome to the stream. See, honestly, I have so much time put into Lego games, but none of the games that I have played come close to Skyrim. Like, overall, if you... That's a deer. if you include my time put into Skyrim on the 360, Skyrim Legendary Edition on the 360. Matter of fact, I had the Legendary, I had 2 copies of Legendary Edition. I had one for my PS3, but it stopped working. So then I got it on my Xbox for my 360. Right. So if you include both copies on both consoles, if you include I also had a digital copy of Skyrim on my 360, just Skyrim. So there's that. Special edition. I played it more on the PlayStation 4 than I have the Xbox One, but I have played on the Xbox One. But if you include my time overall across all different versions of the games that I've played, all and the platforms I played it on, I have basically 12, going on 12 years of playtime. I've put basically that much time of my life into this game. This is like this is my kid, pretty much. This is Skyrim. The game in general is basically just my son and my daughter. This game, Skyrim, is a life, pretty much. No, I don't play it as much as I used to, though. But I still have a very unhealthy amount of time in it on my PS4. Can't wait for Bethesda to re-release this game for the PS7. For the PS7, dude, I'm gonna be honest. We're actually getting more knowledge about like the Elder Scrolls 6. So I doubt I mean, they're probably gonna release, you know, more versions of Skyrim or re-releases of Skyrim, but we are gonna get an Elder Scrolls 6. Probably like. I mean, we got news on Elder Scrolls 6. We know it's in development. We know what it's gonna be about, where it's gonna take place, and you know, it's good stuff like that. But as far as the release date, we got nothing, pretty much. Still, did you really just take a and just like what? Hey yo, who's shooting you? Are you good? What's your name? Art of Magic. Art of Magic? What? Hang on. Who? I'm playing with mods, by the way, obviously. I am playing with mods. You know, after you get past your, like, 5,000 playthrough, vanilla Skyrim, it can no longer suffice. Also, this guy is really doing the most right now. Why is he trying to attack? Why did Bethesda and Rockstar turn to the dark side? They didn't, well, Bethesda and Rockstar, you can't exactly single them out for that reason alone. Because the same could be said for Activision, the same could be said for Blizzard, Respawn, all these other great companies. Bungie, 343. If you're gonna call Bethesda out and Rockstar out on that, you gotta call them all out, because they've all been doing the same thing. Matter of fact, it's basically a normal cycle at this point. Even back then, it's been a what the hell? Lego Marvel Super Heroes is the best Marvel Lego game. Hey, there she goes. She's still running. Yo, the encounters, bro. The encounters, the weather. It's very foggy. So, if you remember when I said Legendary is easy, to me, like, I could go through Legendary with my bare hands. Some of the mods that I have installed help with making things a lot harder than they should be. Which is why I've taken precautions to, maybe not go down instantly and actually have a playthrough. Most of it comes from my race. I'm a dragonborn god. I am a god among sheep. Lego Marvel's Avengers? Man, both of y'all are gonna love when I do my Lego Marvel series. Because I have Lego Marvel Superheroes, Lego Marvel's Avengers, and Lego Marvel Superheroes 2, and all the DLC, might I add. So, y'all are gonna be ecstatic when I do that series. Matter of fact, I also have I really want to get Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. I want to play through that. Anyways, I have to do all this now. If you look up there, my name is Keck, LOL. And my race is Dragonborn God. And another mod I have installed is fast leveling. It is it's something that I'm thinking about not keeping because I mean it's cool, But at the same time, bro, I play on PlayStation. You can't flex on me like that. Alright? I can trial like an hour of the game on for like PlayStation Premium game trials. But see, what I'm probably gonna wait for, what I'm probably gonna wait for is the game to come to PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium, or it be like a free monthly game with PlayStation Plus. But we got like our own little off-brand Game Pass now. All right, we're gonna move away from the Archer build. The first Lego Marvel game is the only one where you can play as the X-Men Fantastic Four for legal reasons. Cap, Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. Dude, honestly, an open world, more or less open world, Lego Star Wars game. I can get my hands on an hour of that right now because I'm poor, so I can only get like an hour of the game for free. What am I looking for? Weapons. Steel sword. We're going through just a steel sword, taking off the arrow pack. We need to stay away from what is known as the stealth archer. Hey, hello. Who are you still in combat? Oh. Oh, okay, yeah, no, there's a couple of things over here. So I'm gonna get you out of combat, and then you're gonna talk to me. That's how this works. You can't say no, or I will just bend you over my knees and make you. Can't play as Wolverine if you don't have Wolverine. If you don't have Wolverine, it ain't got no X-Men. Bro, that's like saying that's like saying, bro. Hold on, wait. All right, look. I know you're a man who says some rather interesting things, but that's like saying. I'm trying to think of a good example. Here. If there's no bear, there's no forest, or there's no like wildlife. Matter of fact, I should say, if there's no bear, there's no forest. Not for wildlife. Again, wildlife. Sorry, I'm still half asleep. Like that's like saying you can't hunt if there's no deer. Because there's more you don't like, hunting doesn't just involve hunting deer. Like you can, but you can also hunt turkey and a lot of other stuff, duck hunting. But like, that's like saying hunting in general doesn't exist if there's no deer to hunt. That's like saying there is no X-Men without Psylocke.
You won't get away.
It's still the X-Men, even if like if Wolverine was never brought into like the comic, or brought from the comic, or out, if Wolverine never existed, let's say that.
Enjoy your last breath.
It wouldn't even be like that. It would still be X-Men. You'd be saying you choosing some other character. All right, it can be X-Men and not have Wolverine in it. It's true though. Who on earth wants to play as Blob over Wolverine? There's definitely someone in the world, and that's, dude. I'm gonna be honest. Look. Hey, your own opinion. You have that right to have your own opinion on all that good stuff. But that doesn't mean it's always right, and that it can't be dumb as fuck. Cause that is kind of dumb. I'm gonna say that right now. That is very, very dumb. Your opinion, but it's not exactly a very smart sounding take from you. Who are we looking for? Who's trying to kill you? Hello? Who are you? I guess I can test out this now. I also have a mod that makes what's it called? Stormcall? Yeah, Stormcall not like a problem to use. Like normally I wouldn't use Stormcall unless I was doing a villain character. Surely that shouldn't hurt me, right? Or anything else. Oh, it does. Alright. And the mud crab. And everything. Alright. Okay, now that we've got that spectacle out of the way, I'm going to reload my save, as I see this one mod clearly does not work. This symbiote was locked behind a paywall. The sin of the sequel is fixed. Venom, Future Foundation, like, understandable. But that's really like saying you can't have a Lego game with, that's the equivalent of saying it's not a Lego game because the characters are in Lego form. That's basically the only equivalence I can think of. Which sounds dumb, but it's equally as dumb to what you're saying. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna reload my save now. I guess this is the start of my villain playthrough, my villain arc. Well, I guess I don't get to know what you're wanting to talk about after all. I guess I do, you're a follower. Yeah, this is the average follower treatment. No one's really trying to kill me. What am I doing? Yeah, I don't know. Alright, I don't know. Anyway. For 1, the Punisher, and 2, Adam Warlock, and 3, Doctor Strange. Those are some really good Marvel characters, I will say. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't really cancel my shout. I know, I'm the Dragonborn, and I can't cancel a shout. Yeah, I know. It's PlayStation limitations, alright? I believe they added Punisher to a Lego game and it took 7 years to get actual Lego figure of him. That, okay, look, Victor, I love you, man. I love you, man. Don't get me wrong. You're a great guy. You're a great guy. I love you. All right, you're a great supporter of the channel, the community. You're a good friend. But stop while you're ahead, because that is actually not true. Matter of fact, let's see. So I'm gonna do some quick background research. Can't believe they added Punisher to a Lego game. And then it took 7 years to get an actual Lego figure of him. I'm gonna look up when was the first Lego Punisher figure. When was the first official, I'll add, because there's a lot of custom minifigs. Official Lego Punisher minifig. The first was 1978. Wait, oh, never mind. Wait, never mind. Hold on, wait, let me read some more, my bad. Hold on. Lego Marvel. Okay, in 2021, understandable, but that's the first official though. Oh, if we're talking unofficial, yeah, no, 2021 the debut. Yeah, I had to put an extra keyword in there. My bad. That's on me. My bad. But yes, 2021. Why are you suddenly wanting to throw hands with me, Crab? Did the crab just parry? Whoa, whoa. Anyway, so the Punisher. Actually, technically still wrong, because unless I just forgot when the game came out. So yeah, no, right. You're not wrong. You're right. But if you count unofficial Lego figures, like custom-made minifigures, there's quite a few. Alright, anyways, back to Skyrim. Rain. It's very rainy. We're on our way to Whiterun. We're going to actually not even talk to the Jarl. We're not going to do the main story, not yet. We're going to do a little bit of, actually, no, yes we are. Yes we are, because there's something lore-based that's locked behind killing a dragon. I don't want dragons to be back so soon, but if I have to, I will gladly face the growing dragon menace. And then I gotta go say hi to Serana. Well, no, I gotta go say hi to the Dawnguard and then Serana. And then take care of a growing vampire. Hello.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see. There's a new museum opening up in Dawnstar. The owner is after. Looks like that's it.
Okay, change of plans. We're going to Dawnstar. Change of plans. We're going to get our first Daedric artifact on this character. Where is Dawnstar? There it is. So I could fast travel, but that's unimmersive. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn around. I'm going to kill a giant. Are you for another unfavorable take? I won't really say it's unfavorable to me. I'm just saying that, like, while you may have a point there, beforehand, it was, he has health. He has crazy health. Let's go. How much damage do I do? I do 24,000 with a normal steel sword, and that man tanked it. That's what I want to see. That is what I want to see. Alright, I want to see me be not as OP as I look. Alright, I want it to be a legendary, but I want it to be not easy. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, he didn't exactly hurt me. But, I mean, he did kind of take a few hits, so that's cool. But yes, no, I'm always ready for the unfavorable. As a man of unpopular opinions, I sympathize with you. But I can still give my opinion back unto your opinion. Alright? We both have that right. Everyone has the right to give an opinion. Dumb, not dumb, right, not right. It's 2023, who am I to say otherwise? Spider-Man 3 is the best Spider movie ever, even beating Spider-Verse. I'm gonna be honest with you, this follows up my unpopular opinions. I actually enjoyed Spider-Man 3. I enjoyed Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3. Now, if you want my opinion on the Spider-Man movies, not the biggest fan of Tom Holland, but he's aight. He's aight. Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, understandably nostalgic, but that nostalgia is not enough to back it up in 2023 to date. It's now, when you look back at it, you see how rather cringe it is. It's still not bad, but it's not exactly good. Now, as far as the best Spider-Man goes, I'm gonna say this right now: the best live-action Spider-Man. I know this thief ain't walking up to me. Oh, it's a Boethia cultist. Never mind. So, the best live-action Spider-Man. You can't tell me otherwise. Andrew. Yeah, I was just about to say Andrew. Andrew Garfield. The Spider-Man trilogy is the best movie series. Oh, brother. The Spider-Man, which one? Because we have two trilogies now. Which one? Which one? Tom Holland or Tobey? Tom Holland or Tobey? Because Andrew didn't get his third trilogy. He was, let's just say after breaking a few backs, he wasn't in shape for another film. Tom, yeah, the best Spider-Man trilogy, I would say definitely goes to Tom Holland. But now the best, like, I'm gonna be honest, Andrew can suck your balls. The first movie is still really good. This man he both complimented and insulted Andrew's Spider-Man. Congratulations. Anyway, but yeah, no, honestly, Look, I'm the kind of guy to say I actually enjoyed Dragon Ball Evolution as a movie for what it was at the time. Bro, can you imagine? All right, be honest with me. Be honest with me. Don't just say it for like fuck. I'm gonna pause the game right there. All right, so be honest, fellas. Toby does have the best villains. That's why I still really like the movie. I will say, like, it was the first Spider-Man I watched as far as the live action, so honestly, I could go back right now, watch the Toby films, and enjoy myself watching them. Not once did I ever say they were bad. Don't assume or misunderstand what I'm saying here. I never once said the Toby films were bad. I just said that he's not the best live action. As far as the movies go and what has happened in there, the events of the movies, yes. No Way Home carried the trilogy. Spider-Man 2 is Pete. Anyways, so back to what I was saying. I forgot what I was saying. We're gonna just continue on to Dawnstar. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Just deal with it. Star Wars Episode 3. Wasn't that Revenge of the Sith? Or is that The Phantom Menace? No, Phantom Menace is Episode 1. Episode 3 is Revenge of the Sith, I'm pretty sure. Hello, Cicero. Yes, I thought. Yeah, honestly, I really did like Revenge of the Sith. I liked them all, though. Like, I'm just one of those guys, I'm the neutral gray area of opinions on everything. Matter of fact, just to put into context how unpopular my opinions can be, not a lot of people will agree with what I'm about to say. Others will probably rage, get triggered, or maybe agree. But in the Final Fantasy franchise, matter of fact, in the anime arena fighter genre of anime games, Jump Force was a great game. Jump Force, I will say it again, is a great game. If they touched up on the story a little bit more, it would have been probably not as negative on the reviews as it was. Would have still been. Matter of fact, there are people still, including myself, playing Jump Force to this day, despite the fact online service is no longer a thing on there. You can still do quick matches. You can still do like fights against other online players. You just can't do stuff like ranked, online lobbies, buy stuff at the premium counter, stuff like that. Most online purchases for the game. Matter of fact, the digital version of the game doesn't even exist anymore, unless you have it on disc, and even then, it's still technically the disc version of the game and not full on digital. Even if you and let's say you own the digital, you wouldn't be able to re-download it. I know because my friend owned the digital version of the game and had deleted it. And upon going to like reinstall to play with me, because me and him played once before, but upon going to reinstall to play with me again, it wasn't even in his library of games that he doesn't have installed or installed. So that's how bad the situation was with Jump Force. But I feel like it was very unnecessary in my opinion. It was very, very unnecessary. And the game was actually really good as an anime arena fighter. It was something new. Of course, at launch, you know, it was a very bumpy launch. Hold on, this Ag Raven wants some beef with me, I guess. Take her out. You've never seen Star Wars in your life. I've only seen Mandalorian. You've watched Star Wars then. That is part of the Star Wars universe. You've watched Star Wars. Technically. No, not even technically. You have in fact watched Star Wars. Maybe not the movies, but you've watched a series about something ongoing in the Star Wars universe. But back on the topic of like Jump Force. I feel like the game, like, really shouldn't have had its online service taken away, or any of that other stuff. Matter of fact, even in doing so, if they continue to do so, at least let things like DLC still be able to be purchased, you know? But, of course, you know, you probably heard other people saying the same things I am, of course. I will be honest, while I do have these, you know, different opinions than other people on things that not a lot of people like, I will say I do kind of understand why people wouldn't like stuff like that. I understand where they're coming from, why they would say this is bad or not good, etc., etc. But nonetheless, you know, like Final Fantasy 15 or Final Fantasy, yeah, no, Final Fantasy 15 is like the only one that really got the most hate, and honestly, all the reasons people named for like not liking the game or saying they should, you know, change this, change that, not have this, not have that, put this there, that there, all those reasons are actually basically null void. Here's why I say this. Their main gripe was that they didn't have a very action-packed open world during the day. Thing is, there's also a nighttime. And if they went through on night only, like, they wouldn't stay on night very long. Not until they leveled up a little bit more and were able to actually deal with it. Because frame 1, you're going to deal with over-leveled enemies. Especially at night. Because at night is when all the daemons and all the other creatures of the night will come and try to kill you. Xenoverse 2 is pretty fun. Who is throwing fireballs? Red? Shut up. Trying to have a conversation here. Oh. On the Skyrim universe, bro. Just no chill. The TASM 2 suit is overrated as hell. It's the only one that did the big eyes correctly. I'd be careful where you say that though. Like, honestly, it's not really gonna upset me. Obviously, like I don't care. But if you were to say that to like literally anyone else who like let's say, matter of fact, probably Spider-Man on YouTube, or like any other Spider-Man diehard fan, you'd probably trigger them. I'm gonna be honest with you, you'd probably trigger them. TASM 1 suit is better. I will be honest with you. Me personally, I like the TASM 1 suit a lot better than the TASM. I like the TASM 1 suit is probably my favorite suit, like my favorite live action suit. As far as like favorite like manga suits, probably the Secret Wars suit and of course the Last Stand suit from Spider-Man number 500. The Last Stand suit's probably one of my top 3 Spider-Man suits are TASM 1, Secret Wars, and Last Stand. Anyway, I'm gonna bring my mic a little further away from my mouth now. I'm sorry, it's just there's a lot of loud things here. So let me actually. That's the gameplay. Magic. We're gonna turn magic down. Music up a little bit. Berserk sound effect, birds. No, the Homecoming is the best suit. It did say manga Spider-Man suit. Homecoming suit? I won't say, well, okay, it's a good suit, but if I'm going off of like just overall appearance and visual, not like, you know, all the cool stuff that kind of comes with like the newer suits and all that stuff. Like the Stark suit's cool, don't get me wrong. That's probably one of the main reasons I'll watch Homecoming is for the Homecoming suit. But as far as like design goes, Spider-Man 2099 suit is better in blue. The Spider-Man 2099 suit is blue though. There's never been a black version of the suit. It's never been black. It's always been blue. If you're talking like the manga color or like the comic coloring, it's still blue. They're just putting a lot of emphasis on how dark that blue is. But no, it's definitely always been blue, for sure. Definitely always been blue. Matter of fact, let me look up like the first iteration of, like, you know, let me just look up. Yeah, if you're going off of what it's called in Spider-Man 2018, it ain't even black in that game. It's blue. It's literally blue. 299 Spider-Man. Yeah, nope. That's it's just a very, very dark blue. Even right here in the mangas, it's blue. It's different than like what they would do with like black and these kind of things. It's definitely blue. The Spider-Man 2099 white suit is of course white and black. But no. Always been blue. Even here, it's just a very, very dark coloring of the suit. It's still blue. Oh. Now, unless you're talking about like his first like iteration of the suit. Spider-Man. Yeah, no. It's called the 2099 black suit, but it's actually blue. Like it's apparently called, yeah, no, it's just labeled as 2099 black, but it's really blue. It's not, dude, it's not even black. Like there's a difference between heavy shading for something that's black and something that's just a very dark blue. Matter of fact, the shading for him in the comics is emphasizing that it is in fact blue. In a lot of the Marvel comics, if it's black, like they won't have it like shaded in with like a lighter blue or like other tones of blue. They'll probably use like maybe a certain type of tone of blue for like certain emphasis on the type of like what material that it is. But no, it is in fact blue. It's just labeled as the 2099 black suit. But it really is blue. Like, it is for sure not black. It has never been black. Now, even the darkest like shading of the suit still has those, like you can tell it's still blue. It's just a very dark shade of blue. Those black threes will make it blue and everything stays the images. Man, I got you. It was originally a costume for Day of the Dead celebration that Miguel had in his closet. Miguel then refashioned it into his signature spider suit. It became a suit his go-to out as the new Spider-Man as he fought crime. Miguel had created a suit using unstable molecule fabric so it wouldn't get ripped during... I am reading, hold on. Or I'm trying to. During the celebration, as it can get pretty wild over there. Miguel also touched a torn piece of glider cloth that he got from a Thor worshiper while escaping an Alchemax security costume in a cape-like fashion. An all-new, more high-tech version of the suit was created by Peter Parker at Parker Industries for Miguel. The first version, even here, is blue. I could see the argument where people would say it's black. But no, it's for sure blue. It's like a dark navy. I'm not saying you're saying blue is bad at all. I'm just saying that the suit wasn't originally black. Like, if you're talking about in concept, you can't really talk concept. You can't at all talk concept. If the concept was never the first thing to appear, or the original like appearance, characters in the comics say it's black. Well, I guess I'm colorblind. Google is. I'm not even on Google. I'm literally on I'm on the thing for 2099 him itself. The.
I'd rather have 2 bottles of meat and 2 wenches.
You will kill someone right now. You'll go to jail too for doing so. I mean, honestly, hey. I'm probably just colorblind. I'll say that. I'll probably just colorblind. The wiki is wrong. Maybe you're wrong. There's like one wiki I'll go to for like certain things that I know for a fact is reliable. Tom Holland, Spider-Man Far From Home suit black. It's black and red. DC character is Joker. Matter of fact, if you look in like all the like older Spider-Man games themselves that are like shaded exactly like the comics, it's still blue. I'm not about to argue over the color of a Spider-Man suit. I know better than to argue with a diehard. How did I get all the way to Windhelm? Did I miss a turn? I missed a turn. Look, I'm over here having a conversation about something not even relating to the game. And now I'm lost. Alright, unless it's relating to games like Skyrim, if it's, as long as it's not heavily controversial and you're not going to get butthurt when someone says otherwise, and you can't take that someone else has a different opinion, or understand that they're not saying yours is entirely wrong, or it's not like entirely right, and that they are at the same time, like, they're not trying to trigger you, they're just giving their opinion like you're giving yours for the rest of the stream. Anyone says something in an attempt to either try to, you know, let's say like Victor gives an opinion, I give my opinion, Victor gets butthurt about said opinion and tries to make it look like I'm wrong, he's right. Example. I'm not gonna say I haven't done that once or twice in the last debate, but I have. I did try to kind of correct myself and say that I wasn't meaning to. If I did, but if anything controversial is said, or if like any kind of debate is said, and someone says something different than what you think of said debate during said debate, and you can't handle it, then don't continue the debate or don't start the debate or the topic of said debate. You know other streamers and I don't act this way to them, then why do you act this way to me? Why do you act this way to me specifically? It's like you're trying to get me taken down on YouTube or something. Trying to get my hot takes and you're just trying to like, I mean, I don't care. Now I'm just curious, like, why me specifically? You don't know? Do you just not like me? If you don't act this way to other people, and you just act this way towards me, then you probably just don't like me. I didn't say you hate me, I said you just probably don't like me. There's a difference. Hate is a stronger. But no, like. Anyway. Normally, I just let whatever happen happen. Now, I'm going to just kind of start being a little more, or trying to be a little more in control here with my chat. Because I know there are some people who will get a little carried away, not just you, Victor. Not you, Ronan. Ronan, you're fine. But, anyway. True, but still nonetheless. All I'm saying is, from this point on, if you're gonna start a topic about something like that, or similar to that, or something that you probably won't be able to take someone else's response if they start going in depth, or they say something you don't like, it's gonna happen, first and foremost. So, no, don't get, like, all crazy about it. Secondly, my game crashed. My game not crashed. This is... The game froze. Probably crashed. But anyways, for future streams, and the rest of this one, depending on how long this lasts, I probably crashed, but because it's still kind of going, I will finish explaining what I'm saying here to the best of my ability. I suck at explaining things, so if anything's you don't understand anything that I'm saying or what I'm trying to say, just let me know. I will try to rephrase what I'm saying. But basically all I'm trying to say is, if you can't take someone else's opinion because it doesn't exactly line up with your own, maybe don't start the topic or the debate or, you know, whatever. Also, it's okay to ask something that's a little bit controversial or maybe very, because I'm okay with that. I'm okay with responding with my opinion on those topics. But again, don't get, like, you know, all triggered or whatever when I say something you don't agree with. Alright, everyone has their own opinion. Maybe not everyone has a right or wrong opinion, but everyone does have one. And someone's gonna have one that's not exactly in line with your own. Lastly, on the topic of all this, just don't, like, make it to where it gets dragged out. Like, for example, this one right here that was dragged out basically throughout the entire stream up until the point we freeze here. It's kind of, I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of annoying when it gets dragged out in a more negative direction. Like, I wouldn't mind if it was in a more positive direction, or it was like, you know, maybe like a couple questions here or there, and then, you know, it's over, like, alright, cool, you know, understand where we're coming from, all, you know, then it's just over. But don't, like, drag it out. Now, if it was something about, like, the Elder Scrolls, or something relating to whatever I'm playing, then yes, by all means, you're welcome to drag that out as much as you want. Alright, it's a debate about what's going on the stream. It's, you know, it's fine, alright? I am too, man, I feel you. I'm so tired as well. But anyways, if you're still here, Victor, or if you, I don't know what happened, you know, or if you're still here or not, but if you are, just kind of keep in mind what I've said. Do your best. Same to anyone else who who watches this and gets to this point and all this other stuff, whatever. It's very stressful. And when it gets to this point, it's just not fun. It gets a little annoying. And it really just shows that you just can't take anyone, like what anyone else says. Like if they're not agreeing with you, then you get hurt and you want to retaliate, and it shows this. Because anytime I've said something that I think, naturally you've said something to try to say, no, you're wrong, this says that says this, yeah, this is right, that's wrong. I just want to have fun playing the game and talking to you guys. Alright, I don't want to end up arguing with you guys or, having to say stuff like this. I shouldn't even have to, like, say this. Like, you guys should know. But still, I guess I have to, apparently. But like I said, it's okay to kind of talk about something like this. Just don't drag it out to the point where I get annoyed, you get annoyed, and then the energy for the stream is just not even there. It's just, when do I, like when will this end, right? So, again, like I said, I wanna chat with you guys. I like when chat's active, but like I don't like when it's negatively active in this sense. To where it then has me feeling stressed, and then you guys probably feeling stressed, and all this other stuff. Like, I just want to play my game. I want to play this game, play it for you guys, talk with you guys, kind of build a bit of a relationship with you guys. I want to try to do all that. I don't want to do the opposite of all that, And the controversial topic, or the debate of something like this gets to this point, it's like the best thing I got for it is it's stressful, and it feels like we're both just at that point going at each other like, no, you're wrong, no, you're wrong, no, I'm right, you're wrong, when really it's not even like that. Well, at least not for me. Like, I'm not saying you're wrong or right, but like, not what I mean, man. Not what I mean at all. You know that. I'm saying with the community as a whole. Like, you guys know, even if I had 0 subscribers or whatever, I would still be doing the exact same thing I'm doing here, which is streaming content for other people's enjoyment and my own enjoyment. But also having that community kind of gives me a chance to kind of like, learn more about you guys get to learn more about me, and also I get to provide content for you guys, content like, some of you enjoy, some of you might not enjoy it, but, I have that content that, for just about anybody, as far as gaming goes. But I really don't want to have to, like, deal with unless it's a debate, like I said, about what's being played, then don't drag it out like this, because then it brings the energy down, at least for me. Like, beginning of the stream, I started off strong. I was like, yo, hey, we're playing Skyrim. I'm like hyped to be able to like stream this and talk to you guys, whatever I said. It was very high in energy. And then now I'm just like, just don't. Just don't, like, you can, just don't do it to this extent unless it's about Skyrim, or if I'm playing Jump Force, unless it's about Jump Force, or if it's about Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, unless it's about Kakarot, and maybe the upcoming DLC. But if it's something like this, and you're gonna, like, respond with, like, no, that's not at all right, it's this color, and you're gonna just keep dragging it out and dragging it out and dragging it out, just stop. Just don't. I'm gonna have to restart stream because obviously my game froze. I was just wanting to get all that out of the way before I ended the stream and got the error message and then started it back up. But now that I have, I will restart stream. Get a drink because I need one. and then continue through the playthrough again. So I'll see you guys in that reset. Anyway, just don't expect energy to be higher than it is right now, because I am, like I said, stressed. I get stressed very easily. My anxiety is kind of out there. But yes, anyway. If you don't have notifications on, just kind of keep refreshing the page. If you do have notifications on, just, refresh the page or wait for the notification and then click notification.